Today on Max Handy Gadgets, we're making a delicious egg and spaghetti dinner. Quick and easy, so let's get started. Okay, for the main ingredients to make our delicious egg and spaghetti dinner, we have an 8-ounce can of sliced mushrooms here, and they look nice. And over here we have our Parmesan cheese that we're going to grate up, and put on top. And over here we have a half a cup of soy sauce that we're going to use, to help make it nice and tasty. And back here we have 2 cups of red and green bell peppers and onions. Yeah, that sounds good. That'll make it look nice, and they taste good. And back here we have our eggs. We have 4 grade A large eggs. Yep. And over here we have our spaghetti. It's about a 1/4 pound of spaghetti that we pre-cooked. And up here we have our seasonings. We got a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder. And back here we have about a half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, about a half a tablespoon of parsley flakes, and 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Okay, now let's go ahead and put some of this aside and get started cooking. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let's get started by grating up some of our Parmesan cheese. Okay, that ought to be enough. Boy, that smells good when you grate that up fresh like that. That Parmesan cheese tastes really good. I had a little piece, Okay, let's go ahead and put that in a bowl. Okay, there you have it, our nice Parmesan cheese all grated up. Yeah, I always make a little too much when I do that. You can always save it, Okay, let's put this aside. And we don't need our cutting board anymore. We'll take that away. Okay, we're going to take a nice bowl here and we're going to crack some eggs. Preferably without the shell, right? Okay, and to our eggs, we're going to add 1 ounce of milk. Put that right in there. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add our seasonings. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Put that right in there. And we could take a little of our Parmesan cheese that we grated up and put that in there. Just a little bit. Okay, now let's beat that up, Whisk it up good. Okay, that looks good. Okay, now all we have to do is start cooking our delicious egg and spaghetti dinner with all those mushrooms and everything. And this seasoned egg mixture, that's going to make it taste really good. Okay, let's get started doing that. Okay, let's go ahead and set our burner to medium-low. And we'll put a little oil in the pan. Okay, now let's start off by cooking our eggs. And we'll go ahead and beat them up again to mix up all our seasonings and everything. And the cheese and all that good stuff. And we'll pour them right in there. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to soft scramble these, We'll just go ahead and mix it up. And let them scramble a little bit. Kind of leave big chunks, Okay, they're about done. Let's go ahead and shut off our burner, and we'll go ahead and put them aside for now. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and take our large cast iron skillet, and we'll put that right on the burner, and we'll set our burner to medium high, and we'll go ahead and put some oil in the pan. Now make sure you put enough because we're frying up our vegetables and our mushrooms, and we'll let that get hot. Okay, our pan seems hot enough. We're going to go ahead and take our mushrooms and we're going to put them right in there. Okay, we want to kind of stir fry these or saute them until most of the moisture's out of them mushrooms. Now if you're using fresh mushrooms, go ahead and do this until most of the moisture's out. Then go ahead and add your seasonings, you know. So let's give them a stir, see how we're doing. You notice I keep putting them in the middle. That's where the burner is the hottest, right in the center, and they'll actually brown quicker there, you know. Okay, like I said before, if you're using fresh mushrooms, just go ahead and brown them up good and cook them long enough to get all the moisture out of them, you know. And then go ahead and add your 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. Yeah, put that right in there. Give it a stir. Release all that good flavor of the garlic. Now we're going to go ahead and add our half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, put that in there. And we're going to go ahead and add our half a tablespoon of parsley flakes, put that in there. Give them a stir. Okay, that's good. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and add our vegetables. You know, our red and green bell peppers and onions. Put them in. It's about 2 cups. And stir fry them in. Okay, at this point you want to lower your heat a little bit, and you want to go ahead and add your soy sauce mixture, you know, the half cup. Put that right in there. Give that a little mix. Okay, now you want to take your spaghetti, you know, it's about a 1/4 pound of spaghetti, and we'll put that right in there. It's pre-cooked. And we're going to go ahead and mix that in. Okay, that's about done. Now we're going to go ahead and shut off our burner because that pan will stay nice and hot for us. And we'll take our eggs that we had resting over there and we'll put them right in there. Okay, now we're going to give that a light mix. And the eggs will warm up because that pan is still pretty hot. That's what's good about cast iron. Now normally I would just serve this just like this, right in the pan, because it stays warm while you serve it up, you know. Look at those mushrooms in there and everything. Wow, this is going to taste good, I just know it. Beautiful. Look at those mushrooms. Loaded with mushrooms. Okay guys, there it is. Our delicious egg and spaghetti dinner. Yeah, I can't wait to taste that. Okay, let's go ahead and serve this up and have a taste test. That sounds good. Okay guys, here it is. Look at that. Doesn't that look delicious? Yep. Okay, here we have our delicious egg and spaghetti dinner. And it was quick and easy. And that is loaded with mushrooms, loaded with red and green bell peppers and onions. And it is loaded with seasonings, so it's going to taste even better when we put our grated Parmesan cheese on top. So let's do that. Take our grated Parmesan, we'll put that on top. Okay, now I like to add a little bit extra parsley flakes on top of that. Just a little bit, add a little color, plus they taste good. Wow, that really does look good, and it smells even better with that grated Parmesan cheese on top. Yep, this will definitely feed a family of maybe 4 to 6 people. So just go ahead and make it this way, because it really is a quick and easy meal, and it really does taste good. So let's just go ahead and have a taste test, and we'll find out just how good it tastes. Okay, where to begin here? Oh, I don't know, maybe we'll get a piece of egg and maybe a mushroom and a pepper. Oh yeah. Look at that, guys. Boy, is this gonna taste good. Alright, let's just have a bite. Wow, the flavors are just awesome. But I'm gonna have to get into that spaghetti and see how it is. Okay, here we go guys, let's taste the spaghetti. Oh yeah, that spaghetti is just awesome. It tastes wonderful with all that soy sauce and the different seasonings in there, you know. And it really is quick and easy to make. So you can go ahead and feed a family of 4 to 6 with this like no problem whatsoever. And it really does taste good and they'll really enjoy it. So with all those green and red bell peppers and onions and all that egg in there with the egg mixture and the seasonings, yep. You can't beat this for dinner. That sounds really good, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and top it with a little more Parmesan cheese over here where I dug into it a little bit, you know. Okay guys, since we're serving this for dinner tonight, we're going to have a nice chilled bottle of wine. Doesn't that sound good? Yeah, that really does sound good. And boy, is this going to be tasty. And your guests will love it. Alright guys, if you're enjoying these videos, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, delicious egg and spaghetti dinner. Quick and easy. And it's loaded with mushrooms, peppers, and onions. And plenty of cheese. That's what's for dinner tonight. Is this good?